Hopping along here on a Feeling It Friday on Xtra 1360 Fox Sports San Diego. Judson, tonight we've got the Aztecs taking on San Jose State, a battle of two undefeated teams in the Mountain West Conference, and someone who I think is going to figure mightily into the outcome of this game. He has been deadly on the ground so far for the Aztecs. I'm talking about senior running back Greg Bell. He joins us here on Xtra. Greg, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Greg, we're doing well, and we're doing well because the last 2 weeks we've watched your football team have great success. We've watched you run the ball like you have run the ball. Before we talk about what you are doing this season so far, 2 games into it, what was the preparation like for you, especially jumping through the COVID hoops this year to get ready for this season?
During COVID, I was just training with my trainer, trying to get in the best shape as I can because we couldn't train with our team, so we were all training with our trainers and trying to get in the best shape we can and just be ready for the season.
You know, Greg, you've rushed for over 100 yards your first 2 games, and the UNLV game, you hadn't played in 25 months. What happened to you injury-wise, and did you think that, potentially that your football career was over?
I ended up having eye surgery. I didn't think my career was over. I just knew it would take time to get back on the field. So I just kept working hard and waited for my time to come.
How did you hurt your eye again?
I was working out, and the band snapped and hit me in the eye.
See, this is why Costa doesn't work out. It could just very easily lead to injury. So you don't play for 25 months. I mean, that's a couple of years. You get back in the NFL game. To me, it didn't look like you missed a beat. But how did it feel to you after going so long without being in real game action?
It was crazy to be out there for the first time. I know there's no fans or nothing like that, but it felt like a real game to me. My O-line helped me a lot by opening holes for me, and I just took advantage of the opportunity.
How much easier is it playing football much closer to home?
It's way easier. I can see my family every day. I'm in San Diego, so I know the ins and outs. I know where to go eat. So it's real good.
How hard is it, though, knowing that parents were able and family were able to travel to Utah State, but there's nobody up there at Dignity Health Park where you're taking on the Spartans? Does it make it rough on you knowing that the people are either listening to the radio here on Xtra or watching on TV?
Well, can you ask the question again, please?
How tough is it not having fans or family in the stands?
It's not that tough. We have our teammates out there rooting us on, so that makes it real easy for us to go out there and perform.
Greg, you're a local kid. We had your high school coach on the other day who you played for, Chris Thompson. You were at the University of Nebraska 2018. What brought you back to San Diego?
I just wanted to reconnect with my family, my mom, stuff like that. She was going through tough times, so I think it was best for me to come home and help her out.
He said you run angry. Are you?
Right.
Do you wake up game day like mad, angry, or is it only when you put your helmet on?
No, I try to go out there and be as calm as I can because I want to be cool, calm, and collected. But I let other people say how I run and critique me, so I just go out there and be calm.
Would you rather run away from contact or just run over somebody?
I like to do a mixture of both. If I have to run somebody over, I'm gonna do that. If I have to run away from somebody, I'm gonna do that as well. So both.
Greg, when you look at this game, you as a group, your running back group, rushed for 407 yards against Utah State, 53 carries, 7.7 yards per carry average. What's been more impressive, the running back room or the offensive line room with the holes that they've opened up for you?
I'm gonna have to say the offensive line, because without them opening the holes for us, we wouldn't be able to get 400 yards on the ground. So the offensive line is doing a great job. We like to thank those guys, Spalding, Big Cap, Alama, Billy, and Kyle. They're doing a great job. And Zach.
Aztecs running back Greg Bell with us. Aztecs and San Jose State tonight up there in Carson, a battle of two 2-0 teams. Greg, as far as the offensive game plan that Coach Heklinski and the offensive staff have laid out so far for you, is it pretty basic or is it starting to get intricate as the weeks go on?
It's pretty much the same game plan. They're putting new things in each week as we go, depending on what team we play. But everything's pretty basic. We're just trying to go out there and execute the game plan.
What have you seen on film from San Jose State's defense?
They have a good defensive line. Their 2 DNs are real good. They fly to the ball and get after it. So we're going to have to come out there and fly around as well.
Final one for you. Coach Hoke is a regular guest on our show. He is a big fan of the both of us because
Right.
we're big time radio personalities. You can understand that. But your relationship with him, how's he as a head coach?
Coach Hoke is a real laid back dude. He's real cool. He's a funny guy. He's not really a big rah-rah dude. That's just like myself. We're both real quiet, so we get along real well.
Greg, appreciate it, man, especially getting ready for a game tonight against San Jose State. We know you're going to do well. We've been so impressed so far. Best of luck the rest of the way. Thanks for the time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.